Is there anybody out there? Oh, I see a small crowd emerging. But let me tell you all about a story about a young man and his father who. Hey, the hell are you? Get the hell out of my room. I'm gonna record a story here. Yeah, man. That's some weird. Well, guys, after that weird intro, welcome to yet another Road to Recovery. This is part 5. So, the last 2 weeks I've been busy playing a lot of games and it was a lot of fun. And I've come to the realization that I'm not gonna be playing games as I said I would be playing them because I'm a gamer and I just wanna play as much as possible. So, I'm not gonna rush into games and I'm just gonna play the game for how long I can, but still be able to play it for a while. And with that said, let's get into it. So, the first game I've been playing since the last one was How to Survive. Actually, I was playing that the last time also, but now I've completed it and it was a lot of fun. That game, it was with that game that I thought of. I'm not gonna be playing games as fast as possible just to get through my backlog. That game really needed my attention, and it wasn't the fact that it was difficult or anything like that, but it was due to the fact that it was so fun, and I never thought it would be that fun. Because I actually joked about Lazy and Dread playing that game when they were playing it several months ago, or maybe even years ago. I have no idea how long they have that game, but when I saw them playing it, I thought, really, what the hell is this kind of game, and why are you playing it? Guys are sissies. But after I've been playing it, Dread commented on me saying, "Hey, we only played it for about a couple of minutes or a couple of hours. You played it through, so yeah, Dread, I'm sorry." So the game is about you being a survivor on an island, and the island is full of zombies, and you're trying to get away, but you gotta do quests in order to get some materials and get people around you so you can actually leave the island. But in the end, there's a plot twist, and I'm not gonna say the plot twist, just play the game. And I think I put around 20 hours in that game or so, and I still want to go back and play more. And I'm actually gonna do that when I've cleared my entire backlog, but more on that later if I don't forget, and I probably will. So next up, Inside, the game that everybody was talking about when it was just released by Playdate, Playdate, and I have no idea if you guys played Limbo, but Inside is a platformer but with a narrative story, and it's a horror game for some reason. Yeah, it doesn't strike me as a horror. It's more dark themed than a horror, but it's classified as horror. So yeah, I'll be going along with that. But you're in a universe where there's mind control in place, and you're trying to get out of that, and you gotta progress through the story. But since it's a platform, you just gotta go left or right, and there's nothing much further about the game that I can say. It looked good for what was on screen. It was usually just dark themed, so a lot of black, a lot of gray, some whites, and you're just a little dude who's jumping from one end of the screen to another and trying to do some things just to get away. But play the game and tell me what you think, because there's a whole theory complot thingy going on YouTube, what the game is actually about and if it's linked to Limbo and anything on that matter. Next up is Life is Strange. Yeah, also a game that was highly favored, highly talked about when it was just released, and I can see why. This game, I'm gonna replay it and remake the decisions I did, because you can end the game in a lot of ways. Or wait, I'm not saying that properly. Maybe there are more ways than one in which you can make your end result, but for now there are two. There are two options that you can choose: one and two. Yeah, you thought I was gonna reveal what the options were. No, play the game. But the game was fun. Um, Luckily, I was already on the mindset that I wouldn't be rushing through the game because the game wouldn't be as much fun if I did that. I actually went and photographed or took pictures. Hell, I actually took pictures of everything that I could see, and it was fun. I took it all in and played the game and saw the relationship build up. I did make one decision that I regretted. I let Kate die, and that's the only spoiler that I'm gonna give. But since it was already at the end of the chapter, I thought, no, 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 no. I'm gonna go back and redo the certain decisions I made just to keep her alive, and I did, and yeah, it was a good choice. I won't let Kate die. She's my angel. I love Kate. Yeah. Okay. So that's a game about I forgot her name. Okay, the protagonist is a girl who has the ability to go back in time and redo decisions she made, and it'll impact her future and futures of other people in the city where or the town that she lives in. All revolves around that, but you obviously know that. I'm pretty certain that you already played the game, so not much further on that subject. So Limbo, yeah, same developers as Inside, as the game Inside, and Limbo was themed equally as Inside actually. There are also a lot of complot theories about what the game is about and if it's linked to Inside and all that. It's also dark themed. It's also a boy trying to do some stuff, and here I'm not actually certain about what it is that he does, but yeah, it's also a boy trying to break out of something, and yeah, it was fun to play. Also platformer, but I can't really say more on that. Next on the list was a game called Lords of the Fallen. It was an Xbox Gold game for free. I opened it, saw it was an RPG theme thing, closed it immediately. Not gonna play RPGs. I really can't stand RPGs because if that was true, I wouldn't be as far as on my backlist as I am now. Because if I play RPG like Fable, for instance, I'm playing it for a long time. So not gonna do that. Maybe in the future, but probably not. I'm not into RPGs anymore, unlike Dread. So next up was Max, The Curse of Brotherhood. And this is where it gets weird, because when this game was for free on Xbox, people told me, or just told each other, and I was there, that the game was crappy. What the hell? The game was awesome! I'm really starting to get a feel for the RPG, for the platformers again. Because on this list there are already 3 platformers and I'm not even done with my list. But so far 3 platformers. So yeah, I'm really getting into the platformer games again. And it's not like the platformers are like the way they were in the 80s or 90s. These are more 2.5D and even bordering 3D, even though it's a platformer. So yeah, the angle is kind of shifted, so you don't just see a 2D background with a 2D character, but it's more I don't know how to say it. The angle's more inverted. But other than that, Max, it was fun. You will have to draw certain things to get those certain pieces of the game, and I've played it in like one morning, evening, midnight, however you want to call it, just like usual, I'm gonna say that. And it was a lot of fun. I didn't actually expect me to like it this much, but I really did. It's not multiple playthrough worthy, but it was fun. So in Max you gotta save your little brother because you actually put a curse because he's your little brother and he was messing with your toys, and just the things you feel when you're the older brother and your little brother is playing with your stuff and probably gonna break stuff and you wish you never had a little brother. So it's based on that concept. And you'll get teleported to another dimension and you gotta fight some evil old dude who wants to take your brother's soul or something and live forever and be young again. And yeah, the usual. Yeah, you know how it is. And next up and lastly on this list, Ori and the Blind Forest. Let me guys tell you, I'm just gonna start right off. This was the most anticipated game for my backlog that I wanted to play. I wanted to play Ori ever since I first saw it. And when it was released, I had so muchness going on in my life. And it was all related to school that I couldn't play it. I wanted to give Ori the proper treatment that she deserved. Or he, or it, or I actually don't even know what a thing is. But I played it. It was a little different than I thought. I thought the whole game would be based on the blue creature that you see on the box and on every picture of Ori and the Blind Forest and that white thingy that she's or it's or he's holding in its hand. Or yeah, you get my drift. But this wasn't the case. I knew the thing was gonna die. Spoiler alert. Yeah, no. I knew the thing was gonna die, but I didn't think she would die right off the bat. So maybe she's gonna come back to life, or why do I keep saying she? Maybe it's gonna come back to life. I have really no idea. I haven't played it through the end yet. I'm at the Forlorn Ruins, so I think I'm past the I'm at the halfway mark, but I have really no idea. But I'm playing it for a long time. I'm trying to do everything as good as possible. I keep dying, and people told me you would keep dying, and they were right, but I didn't think. I thought you would gonna be dying a lot more than what I'm doing now, but who knows? Maybe that's something for in the future. But I was gonna talk about something else in How to Survive or Inside. Yeah, that was what I'm gonna talk about. So, as I said in How to Survive, I'm not rushing through stories just to get to the backlog again, and it really paid out because with the other platformers on this list, yeah, there was a sense of achievement that you got from just playing the game on your own pace and not rushing through the story, so you can actually see what the game is about and just be the best that you can be. I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Yeah. Sorry. I got it from Lazy when I was playing with him the other day, and yeah. So I think that's this week's Road to Recovery. Hope you liked it, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. You know what to do with YouTube, so I'm not gonna say it in every video. So for now, I'll just say peace.